Boy, Jake, everybody has really been eager to get ski season going, and it's finally going to happen. We have to wait about another week. By this time next week, I think the lifts will be spinning, at least some of them, up on Mount Hood. So again, about a week. Now, here's the pattern change. We've had this very warm air mass over us. We've been in the 60s the last couple days, close to it today. This is finally going to begin to break down. We get dry weather tomorrow. We get warm rain again Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But beginning about Tuesday night and into Wednesday, we finally get colder air coming in to drop the snow level below the passes, and it looks like a very productive pattern with west to northwest flow coming into Oregon and Washington to produce a lot of snow in the Cascades. So again, that snow level will be dropping from up around 7,000 feet or higher the next few days down below. That's the 4,000 foot elevation right at government camp. Should get below that, briefly go above it, but stay below 5,000 feet right on through the end of next week and into the following weekend. And that's a sort of a critical elevation because the bases, well, Timberline's about 6. Some of the runs are below 6,000 feet. The base at Meadows about 5,400 feet. Ski Bowl a little bit lower, but as long as the snow is falling above about 4,000 feet, Ski Bowl will do just fine. And when you look at our snowfall forecast going forward through next week, it's impressive. Now, even if we end up with only half of these values, we should still be able to get ski season underway by next weekend. And we've seen amounts like this happen in the Cascades over a 5, 6, 7 day period. So it's not out of the question that that verifies just like that. We'll have to wait and see. I would bet on less than that, but still, half of that would be just fine. Looking out downtown Portland right now, that's fog forming over the valley. The low clouds never really burned off today. 55 though, still out of the Portland airport. See the fog footprint in the valley. Portland got it stirred out. So did the Eugene area, which is why we warmed up to near 60. But Aurora, McMinnville only 50, Roseburg 55, and Medford in the fog 42. But contrasting that, 66 in Bend with the sunshine this afternoon. You see the clear sky. So high pressure still over us. Notice how this cloud, this is the remains of what was the atmospheric river. The southern end kind of pushed more east than the northern end. So you get this straight up and down north to south cloud line, which basically defines or outlines the area of high pressure and warm air that's over us right now. We'll get the remains of this system busting on through on Sunday. That does the job of breaking down this area of high pressure, and then stronger systems come in after that. In fact, it looks like another atmospheric river next week, Monday into Tuesday. Some pretty significant rainfall. It may focus on northern Washington again. It may actually be down in southern Oregon before it breaks up and the colder air comes in. We begin to see snow pile up in the Cascades with several systems coming our way. So let's hope that the guidance stays consistent with this kind of a forecast because it would bring a lot of snow to the Cascades. But in the first part of it, before it cools off, it will be several inches of rain again. So we'll need to be watching the rivers quite carefully. 55 right now, freezing level jumped up to 12,400 feet. That is ridiculously high for basically the middle of December, right? Okay, on the coast tomorrow, sunshine early, but then showers come in late. Get up to about 60 though, Pacific City, 56 at Astoria. So a nice start to the weekend. Then it gets rainy, but it won't be heavy rain, and the rivers will be able to handle this. Cloudy or foggy overnight. If you cleared off today and saw the sun, you're going to see fog form. If you were under the clouds all day, you'll just stay cloudy. Partly sunny in the afternoon, should be able to make the mid-50s. And here's the 7-day forecast. We stay in the 50s. In fact, I think on Monday we bump back up to 60 with another warm, wet day. Gets windy on Tuesday with more rain, but then we see the snow level drop and the temperatures here in the valleys drop with highs and lows both in the 40s, which we haven't done in quite a while.
Yeah, feeling a little bit more like winter, the Christmas season, minus the rain maybe later on.
It certainly will be next week.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Thanks, Matt.
Sure.